Good afternoon, everyone. Treasure Troller here. Welcome to another edition of the Murder Book. Today, we are on the west side of Muskegon. We're on Lakeshore Drive and wrong way. We're at Balcom's Cove, to be exact. And Balcom's Cove is a condominium project, or complex, I should say. And there were two residents in here that were feuding. One was Mr. Federici and the other was Paul Gabriel. This feud had gotten so bad that the two had tried to take out personal protection orders against one another. But all of that would end on September 25th, 2018. Mr. Federici's son AJ was stopping by to pick up some of his personal belongings. And a couple who were witnesses to the crime had said they were returning home from a golf outing. They got into the parking garage and they were about to head upstairs when they heard some noise in the garage. They went over to investigate and they found Mr. Gabriel's son AJ and Paul Gabriel basically staring at one another, really not saying anything, just staring at one another. Now they tried to get AJ to leave. They strongly encouraged AJ to leave. And Mr. Gabriel pulled out like a box, or it was a gray cloth or something. He opened it up and he had a gun. And he was kind of pointed in the direction of the three people. They kept telling AJ to leave, and now AJ and Mr. Gabriel were kind of separated by a gate. They finally convinced AJ. Now AJ was, Mr. Gabriel was sitting there with the gun, was kind of saying to him, "You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there, you pussy." He was really not too concerned with his personal safety. But anyways, this couple finally convinced AJ to leave, and AJ, still as though he left, he didn't really take things too seriously. And what happened then was Paul Gabriel had followed the two witnesses and AJ over to the stairwell that went up to the apartments, or to the condos. So he was following behind the three, and the couple got off on a lower floor than AJ and Mr. Gabriel, and when they left, that's when Paul Gabriel shot and killed AJ Federici. And Mr. Gabriel went up on open murder charges and eventually was convicted for the murder of AJ Federici. And this is the final resting place of Anthony James AJ Federici.